What's good, internet? It's Capital J Productions, and before we start this video, I just want to actually, you know what? Let's just start the video. But this is my reaction to Usher, and I believe her name is Winnie. Yeah, Winnie Harlow. Okay, which is Cal Kuzma's girlfriend, right? And the reason why I am reacting to this because this is definitely what I believe. Like, you're gonna see the difference. Let's just review it. I'll explain why, because I don't want to get into it too much, and I don't want this video being drawn out too much. So let's just react to this. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so it looks like Usher gets turned down. So let's look at that again, and I'll break it down. All right, he's trying to sing to Winnie here, and looks like she's jumping into Cal Kuzma's lap. Yep. He said, "Okay, you chose." So basically, she chose her man over Usher. Now, notice the difference between how Winnie responded versus like with Kiki. You know, Kiki was all over him like a fan, you know. And see, obviously Winnie, she's a girlfriend of a basketball star, so she sees stars all the time, right? So even though now, yeah, it is true. Like, okay, her boyfriend was right there. You know, like, it's different. You know, some women act different when their man is there, but it shouldn't be no difference. I think you need to hold up the same, the same respect for your man, for whether he's there or not. It shouldn't matter. But the fact that she chose her man, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's what's up. That's what she's supposed to do. But the fact, the crazy thing is the fact that, he felt cool enough to just go up and sing to some man's girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, that takes some balls to do, bro. Like, that's, see, when you're not really a fan, and when you go beyond or just looking like, oh, yeah, but this is a concert and this is how concert goes. It's like, nah, bro. Would you normally, let me ask the men this. Would you normally be okay if some random man comes off the street and try to sing to your girl? Okay, I just asked that. Now, I know Usher is not a random man, but let's just say if this random man was very talented, just as talented as Usher, and he comes up and he sings to your girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, how would you feel about that as a man, Or like, for ladies, you know what I'm saying, vice versa. For ladies, how would you ladies feel if it was some woman, which, women, y'all don't do this stuff, but just, this is just an example. But how would y'all feel if, a woman, came up, very attractive woman, came up to your man and he was singing and trying to be all up on your man and all this type of stuff? And like, I know most of you women, I know for a fact y'all would not like it, you know what I mean? So it's just like me speaking for myself as a man. I could say that, like, it's one thing if he goes up to women, right? A woman who's by herself, and that's one thing. But you're obviously gonna go up to, I mean, he probably didn't know. I'm assuming that he don't know, that Winnie is Cal Kuzma's girl. But I mean, you got this girl sitting next to this guy. Why would you even try it? You know what I'm saying? Like me, if I'm a singer, I'm going to go up to like a woman that's next to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, in today's climate, like, I mean, you still, yeah, she could be with that woman, but if the chances are she's coming to my concert, right? She's probably into guys, and like I guess just I mean, like, that makes sense to me. That just makes more sense to go to a woman who's probably next to a bunch of other women. I mean, chances are they probably single, you know what I mean? And you probably not gonna have a response like what happened. And it's kind of embarrassing, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, but he set himself up for this. In my opinion, he set himself up for fail. Like, you really expected Winnie to chose, to choose, you over her boyfriend? It's crazy. Anyway, let's keep going. And it looked like he still was singing to her, but he's away, like he's only a couple of feet away. And I mean, out of all these girls you can pick, bro, like, dude, why would you go and do this? You know what I'm saying? So if I'm Cal Kuzma, I'm probably a little irritated, because I'm like, man, he could have chose all these single women, you know what I'm saying, to go sing to, and you gonna try to come sing to my girl? Like, nah, bro, you see, like, I'm taking, but he's probably just being cool about it, and trying not to make a big deal about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we did come, and we came to the concert and to see him. So I mean, it's not like you can really be upset, because I mean, these R&B guys, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. But yeah, so let's see what else happens here. She still was into it, but it's just, she sat on her man's lap, which is, but Cal Kuzma, I mean, I guess speaking from my point of view, is just, I see things, I see things from a unique perspective, because Usher, he's like I said earlier, I don't see why would you try this. I just think you're trying to be messy if you do something like this, like, it's not really professional, in my opinion, But yeah, I mean, he got plenty of women there that would love to to be seen to, and he chooses her. It's kind of crazy. And he moves on eventually. Yeah, but that's my review. Let's see if I missed anything. Yeah. And she was like, nah, you're not about to get me here. You're not about to get me in trouble. Okay, so but yeah, she still was, into it and stuff, but notice the difference, the body language, what I'm saying? Notice the difference between Keke Palmer, she's supposed to be an artist herself, but then she acts like a fan, and versus Winnie here. So, and I know it's a big difference between, because like I mentioned earlier, her man is here, and Keke Palmer's man wasn't there. But it's a big difference between like the body language, big difference between the last, the Keke Palmer video and this one. It's a big difference. And I just feel like Keke Palmer was acting too much like a fan instead of being a professional musician about it, and understanding, like, she knows how these guys are. She knows, like, what a performance is. It's all fake, what I'm saying? Like, it's I don't know, but that's my take on this. I'm wondering what you guys what you think about this scenario. The fact that Usher tried to go at a, what I'm saying, like that's just idiotic to me. The fact that he even tried, like, obviously she was sitting right next to him, like. And a lot of the times these artists, they do be knowing, like, who's couples and stuff, especially like Cal Kuzma. He's a big time basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know, you know what I'm saying? Like, he gotta know, like, you know, they're a couple. So it's just certain people you do know, you know, you kind of know in this world. But Usher is a good artist. I like him. He's a cool dude. Love his music. He's dope. But, you know, I think he was on some BS here, though. I mean, and honestly, he shouldn't do this type of stuff no more. Like, it's like, you know, you don't seem to, you're bro, the people who buy your albums are sing like women. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. That's your audience. You know what I mean? Focus on the women. Don't focus on the women with their men. That's something a little different, you know? Like, and I think that's what he should be focusing on, is just single women, you know? Focus on that, because that's gonna, like, a fan, just imagine if it was a real fan that he sung to on this, or that he went up to and sung. She would have been screaming, jumping, hollering. He would have got a great reaction, and this would have been a great video, you know, instead of this embarrassment here being rejected, you know. I don't know what he was thinking here, but, you know, that's my my reaction to this. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know, like, you know, what do you guys would have done if y'all was in this situation, if you was there with your man and, you know, y'all watching the show. Would you have jumped in your man's lap? Would you have been like, no? Would you would have stood up? Would you would have, you know, here's your one opportunity chance to, you know, get a special moment with Usher. You know what I mean? There's so many different ways you can look at this, but to me, I would want my girl to choose me over any man, period. You know what I'm saying? And if she can't do that, then she ain't the woman for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me, because how I see like my wife, I choose my wife over any woman, period. You know what I mean? And I do, and I have. I've had plenty of opportunities to cheat on my wife, you know what I'm saying? And no, you know, because like I was saying in another video, when you respect yourself, when you know what you have at the house is special, when you know you have, when you understand the curses that you can put on yourself when you cheat, when you know, like, you know, what can comes of it, and you know you're cheating on somebody that God has put in your life, when you know all the negatives that's going to come when you do that, when you have an understanding of the spiritual realm and how things work and how it's going to affect your life, when you screw over God's, you know, people or whatever, when you understand all of that stuff, you don't do certain things. There's certain things you do, there's certain things you don't do. And then when you have full understanding of that, you know, you really regulate yourself, and you really check yourself, and you're able to look at beyond just being, you know, physically attracted to like women or whatever. You can look way beyond that, you know what I'm saying? But if you only looking at just surface things, like, you know, just how attractive this girl is, how big her butt is, or, you know what I'm saying, just these perfect breasts that you just want to play with, if you're only looking at it from that point of view, you're going to be in a lot of trouble, and you're not going to be able to really look. You won't be able to use your real eyes. You know what I'm saying? You won't even be able to make good decisions. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I got to say in this video. But yeah, I like this video, and I only did it because it's music related. But yeah, I think Usher was on some BS here. Stick to the women, bro. Look for the women that's single, and go for them, because you know you gotta be marketing while you're singing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, let me find a big moment. I know it's people with cell phones everywhere. I wanna go to the girls who's gonna jump and scream and make me look like bigger than what I really am. I don't want to go for no situation like this to where I'm gonna be rejected, and it's just, I'm gonna look like a clown. I'm not about to make myself look like a clown. I want to make myself look like, hey, it's Usher and and you know, and I'm making my fans happy, and you know what I'm saying, like, I just want to put out like good marketing material. And good marketing material would be for me to go up to a real fan, okay, that came to my show, and you know, and she's looking for that Usher moment, or that Usher to, you know, that moment to be with me. Because just imagine what she's gonna do and tell her friends, you know what I'm saying, and her friends gonna believe next time, like, oh, I'm going to the next one, girl. He's probably gonna remember you, and he's probably gonna we gonna probably get to take pictures with him together. That's how Usher should be thinking, you know what I mean? Like, you know, he probably does think this way, but you know, I just, if you always in grind mode, you always gonna be thinking about you're just going to be thinking about your business and what's the smartest moves and what's the dumbest moves. So yeah, but that's all I got for you guys on this one. Y'all guys let me know what y'all think, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.